Hey guys, Huzz here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Climb to Master, the series that I attempt to climb to master on my main account, and we return to the series Diamond 519 LP. So I am recording this one after the last episode, mainly because I like to record videos nowadays and to just do a couple in a row. To give myself a day off, because if I have to record every single day, 7 days a week, then I actually don't get a day off. But if I record just 2 episodes on the same day, then it means I can have a day off tomorrow, which is nice. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So we are top lane today, in today's episode anyway. So I don't really know what I'm going to play. I've been playing, obviously, recently a lot of Poppy and Renekton as my two kind of pocket picks. But one pick I have not played yet this season is Kennen. I am first pick, however, so that's not the greatest first pick. And I am tempted to try and look into Camille, but she's always banned, so it's kind of pointless. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. Obviously, the series is a climbing series, so if I have to play the same champions all the time, then that's what's going to happen. You know, again, part of climbing for me is just playing strong champions. You know, if you are somebody that mains stuff or is your one-trick pony, you're different. I don't have much of an emotional attachment to champions, so much so that I'd be like, oh no, I'm always going to play this champion. Champions don't mean anything to me in that respect. I will just swap champions if I just think something else is stronger. So yeah, I don't really know what to play though, because first picking is awkward. Anyone want me to foot for them? It's worth a shot. If the Thresh says give me Thresh, that'll be great, because then I can just pick anything I want. But if not, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to play Poppy again, because Poppy is, like, I'd say one of the best first pick top lane. Well, one of the best. Oh, I love you. One of the best top laners right now anyway, but she's really good at first picking because of DY. She's one of the best top laners, but also one of the best first picks because she can play against anything. You can have lanes like against Alawi or Riven that you can beat them and stuff. But a lot of the time, you don't. Poppy, Renek, or GP. Maybe Poppy against Hecarim and Yasuo would be really good, because it denies them quite heavily. And I do want to get better at Poppy. There's still a few things that I need to get better on with her. I think right now Poppy's favourite. Unless something on the enemy team completely changes my mind in the next 2 picks, then I think Poppy is what I'm going to play. I know I want to do a Kennen game, by the way, but Kennen's a little bit risky. But, Kennen would actually not be bad versus their team comp. Let's look into win rates. So I'm going to presume... Yeah, we're against... I wouldn't even go, give me Poppy. Tankiness. You just can't beat the tankiness, to be honest. Like, they're full AD with a brand, so obviously Poppy going armor is really, really good. Thank you. Alright, we'll do a different skin, though, because obviously we've been playing the same. Let's go Blacksmith. Blacksmith's a bit of a rarer skin, so why not? Alright, attack speed, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Lovely. Alright. So we're playing Poppy once again. I apologise that it's like the same champion, but that's what's going to happen. So without much further ado, let's get into loading screen where we break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use the website lolskill.net. Now, as you can see, the enemy team has a 53.6% chance to win, but let's break it down. They have a Diamond 3 Zed, a Diamond 4 Brand, a Diamond 3 Jhin, a Diamond 4 Hecarim, and a Diamond 5 Yasuo. On my team, a Diamond 4 Thresh, a Diamond 5 Poppy as myself, a Platinum 1 Lee, a Diamond 5 Caitlyn, and a Diamond 4 Ryze. So nothing really is jumping out to me that much apart from the enemy team. 4 of them are playing champions that they look to like main or they play a lot of. So the Zed, the Brand, the Hecarim, and the Yasuo are all playing champions that I would guess, oh, I'm in this role or it's open, oh, I'll play that. Where our team, it does seem that we're a little bit less experienced on our champions we're playing, but it is the beginning of the season, so not everybody has played a lot of games, considering like the Lee Sin, he's in Platinum 1, but he's only won 7 ranked games. He probably has just finished his placements, and obviously Platinum 1 is the highest rating you get out of placements, so that's not a bad thing. But yeah, without much further ado, we're playing Poppy, we're in the top lane against Yasuo. Okay, welcome to the games. Today we are playing Poppy using the Blacksmith skin. It's one of her rarer skins. It's a legacy. It's very old, but obviously with the Poppy update, it did get updated, and it looks pretty damn cool. But we are playing Poppy once again, and again, just to kind of say, this is a climbing series. This isn't like a purely educational series. It obviously is, but it's about me getting higher in rating, and it's a bit different to A to Z or Unranked to Diamond, where I'll just play anything or champion in order. This is something that I'm like, I have to play the same champions that are strong in order to go up in rating. You know, I'm never going to be a one-trick pony, but playing the same champions is kind of what gives you an advantage. It makes you strong and good with those champions. Took my E level 1, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. If you're wondering, why did he take E? Just to get the stun so he didn't flash over the wall. Probably, I don't know if it secured the kill, but taking E is also perfectly fine. Especially for the first blood. So he didn't use any summoners there. Who got the first blood? Lee. That's always nice. Longsword straight away, which gives him some strength. He also has opted for the Thunderlord's Lee Sin, and Rise has Colossus. Interesting. Okay. I have seen it done before, but yeah, I always find it interesting every single time they do it, because it is. You know, you're not actually actively taking a damage mastery. It will just give him survivability versus the Z, basically. Every single time he Ws, he'll get a shield, which is really good. Okay, so I've never played this matchup, but it does go into Poppy's favor quite heavily, apparently. The reason for it is obviously Yasuo does rely on his mobility with E, and Poppy denies that. Also against Hecarim, I would imagine. It's going to be an interesting test to see if I actually can stop a Hecarim ult. My guess it would be. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to stop it, because it's not unstoppable. So that's going to be interesting to find out too, how it reacts to that. Go next to a wall. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a relatively fun lane phase here, because, again, their team comp, I can just build armor and be so happy, because, you know, the only AP user on the enemy team is the Brand. I'm not going to get ganked by a Brand in, like, the first 10 minutes, so I can just build pure armor. My first buy, most likely, is going to be cloth boots, as armor boots, Ninja Tabby, because why wouldn't I do that? It just gives me everything that I need against these champions. It's literally perfect. Nice. Getting him against the wall. Awesome. Can I get the cannon? Hey, I got the cannon. Alright, so they got Jin's. 2 deaths for Jin already. Whenever somebody is already like the first few deaths of the enemy team, it's a bit of a tilter. Because it's just like, oh my god, I'm the only one that's dying. I got first blooded and now I'm dead again. It can definitely do a mental thing on you. Yeah, I wonder if Lee's red's been taken. No, that was... What Lee Sin just did there, by the way, was really clever. If you're unaware exactly what he did, before heading over to his red, he used the plant to scout his own jungle. If Hecarim was doing it, or he was waiting in a bush, Lee Sin would know about it. It's really smart. There's actually using plants to what they're designed to do. Again, I'm not a big fan of plants. I'm still going to find it really weird if they make it to Worlds next year, because there's such an RNG thing that can just completely change a game when it's nothing to do with skill, and I just don't like that in League. But it's interesting. Okay, Hecarim's in River. CS-wise, we're a little bit ahead. We're only 4, though. And I think he's got, like, 2 minions that he can make up. We can definitely 2v2 if Lee Sin makes it here in the next few seconds. Oh, they're all coming. They are desperate. Wow. I was not expecting a Z to be running that far up the river already, but I guess they're really desperate to get ahead. Or try to get any type of lead. Because again, we are going to be able to itemize against this team fairly efficiently. Armor. Yes, Brand, but we can CC a Brand and just one-shot him hopefully in late game. And if I go pure armor, what are they going to do against me? Balls. Didn't get quite to the wall there. Will he jump on my face? I doubt it. Lee Sin might be able to find an opening, though, somewhere.
Some things are too important to give up on.
Or he knows, somehow. Alright, Lee's gone back. Does Yasuo change how he plays? Not really, so I don't think he knew. I think he's just playing a little bit defensive. Okay. How's bot lane doing? Ahead on CS, mid lane, ahead on CS, me, ahead on CS just. And they get another kill on Jhin once again. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're the only person dying, it's so like, oh my god. Like, someone else die on my team, please. I don't want to be the only 3 deaths. And it's the AD carry, so that's going to be hard for Jhin to mentally, like, be okay with that. Again, sometimes it's nothing to do with rage or anything. Sometimes you just get tilted because it's just like, oh my god, I'm dying. That's a huge thing. Okay, we're level 6. I'm pretty safe in this lane, to be honest, from ganks or anything. I don't want to jinx myself, but yeah, I really don't think they're going to put much time into top lane. Because why would they? I'm a Poppy, and the cool thing with Poppy is that you're always going to be useful no matter what. At least in found a Hecarim. You're always going to be useful. That's not good. And you're tanky. And I've got a knockback and all this stuff. Oh god, they're all kind of... Yeah, it was a little bit crazy, to be honest, what they just did. How does he have vision? That's weird. Ozagi. What is he going for it? I'm Okay, that's the problem. If I'm then I can die relatively quickly to him. I rely on my mana way too much. Alright, I did need to go back, though. It was just interesting that he stopped my base when I was there. That was weird. But sure. Let's TP straight in just to stop him farming and pushing it into tower. And I'm going to try and push it to force his teleport, to be honest. I don't want him to have teleport up, and I don't. So that's why you'll always see, like, when you teleport back in, that's why you always see people pushing instantly, because it's just, like, need to get his teleport. There it is. So we did it. Perfect. His damage is higher than I thought it would be. How's my team doing now? How's Jhin doing? He's still struggling. Zed getting a kill on Ryze in 1v1 is interesting, but he does do a lot of damage, so... Oh, they had vision of that. They might die again. Yeah, they're dead. I think Lee's playing a little bit too much like, oh, I'm ahead in this game, where he's not ahead. Damn, I didn't hit it. Got to remember, again, I'm still learning Poppy. That's why I'm trying to play her quite a bit. Is to use my W just even for the movement speed, just to dodge stuff. That it's also an effective use to do that. So, yeah. Wait, who got the? Did Zed? Oh, I think Zed got the kill. That sucks. Guess use my passive. He's dead again. This poor Jhin. Alright. So the lane's going quite well for me now. I don't think I can dive him like ever, but if I get him low enough health, nice. If I get him low enough health and I force him to go back and buy, that's also really good because he doesn't have teleport anymore. It's really bad in mid lane, though. Zed's getting quite fed. They're doing well in bot lane. They actually got a kill on Hecarim, which is great. We've got a stupidly fed Caitlyn. But they are getting a strong Ryze. Like, strong Zed. Ryze is still farming well. Great. But, yeah. Oh, they're going for top tower? Okay. Oh, that wind wall, man. Did you guys see that? That sucked. Yeah, I am. I was just waiting. That was a really close wind wall. Really well played by him. Alright, so what we're doing now is the old switcheroo. Again, this doesn't happen too much in solo queue. Happens more in competitive play or back in ranked 5s or tournaments when I used to do that, but it's just effective. You want to try and get as the most gold as possible, and if you kept your AD carry down here, sure, she'll get some farm, but she won't get more towers or anything like that. She'll get, like, stinted. She won't get everything that she can possibly get. There's a Zed there, and there's Leah's, again, is playing really dumb. Like, he's been doing this for a while now, just not really thinking about what he's doing. And he's getting punished for it every single time. And it mainly involves him just being in their jungle. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I think that's the problem. So the worst situation that can happen, by the way, when this type of thing happens, is if they can make a comeback and kill my AD carry. If they can kill Caitlyn by like making a Yasuo, Hecarim, and everybody go on her, that's the worst thing that can happen. Because me in bot lane right now, yeah, I can push it and force Jhin to stay in bot lane, but I probably can't kill him. Like it'll be very unlikely to get a kill on him in a 1v1. Like I can try. And mid lane is kind of sucking, so it's difficult. Wasn't expecting Hecarim to be bot lane, not gonna lie. The reason I went for him there is because I was like, they're pushing in top lane. Why wouldn't they be in top lane right now, you know? That's kind of what I was thinking. But Hecarim was bot. I did get him, so it's still worth, but, yeah. Sucks that I died. The really weird thing to me right now is the fact that Ryze is still farming fine. So it's either Zed just farming horribly, or I don't know. I got it. Oh, God. Damn. I was like, what's happening?
What do you mean my hammer's too big?
Oh, my God, he didn't get him.
Every step is one step ahead.
Can I get this guy? Maybe. Nah. He did flash, though. Okay, yeah.
All right, sneak.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Jin's dead. Lantern me. Why would... What? I should have gone that way. He's straight into a Ryze. No, Lee, why did you take it? We need Ryze to have a kill. Oh, that Lee, what are you doing? Like, again, KSing, it's not really a thing in high rating. It's just about being smart. Like, getting a kill is more important than anything else. But if it's 100% a kill, give it to priority targets. And Lee Sin is not a priority target. His, like, time to shine is gone. It's not here anymore. He's useless because, yeah, he doesn't have much gold. That's why he's useless. Feed him gold and he will carry the game. Oh, I'll go back now. I got a decent amount of gold. That's the Sunfire. Don't think I have enough for Sheen or anything, which sucks, but whatever. We'll buy more armor. Alright, this game's going okay, and again, I think the longer this game goes, is the better it will be for us. Don't go toxic. This game is free win.
The hammer does most of the work. I just swing it.
I will say, again, I don't condone what Rise is saying, and, you know, don't call people names, it's just childish. But the lead taking the kill is stupid. Like, any way you swing the bat, it's still going to be dumb. Oops. I think I'll be able to 1v1 the Yasuo quite effectively now. Like, obviously having the Sheen and stuff, that would definitely help to actually have some damage, because I don't actually have any right now. But I don't see him doing much to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I have never played this matchup, I don't think. But, yeah. I can predict what's going to happen. Okay, they're doing that. So this game pretty much is just using Caitlyn as much as we possibly can in her range advantage. Like, they won bot lane, Jhin kind of got wrecked, he's 0 and 6. And we have a long-range Caitlyn that's now doing a lot of damage, so... There you go. That was really well played by Thresh and me, if I do say so myself. Nice stun. Am I still tanking this? I am. Nice stun into the tower. He just gave me the perfect angle. Are we not going for any of this? Apparently not. Whew. I'll go back. See you later, guys. I've got TP in 15 seconds. That was close. I didn't even realize Zed was behind us, to be honest. That was my bad. I wasn't really fully paying attention, but it's okay. I'm going to buy my Sheen over anything else because I want to do damage. If we're snowballing and getting towers as much as we are, yeah, we need to continue the pressure, and having Sheen gives me pressure. So that's good. The only problem that you will find when you do this amount of pushing and you get towers, sure, you're doing well and you're winning the game, but it's very hard to keep farming. That's why you need to make sure you're still doing stuff, because we're getting denied. The longer that there's nothing around and the more that we're pushing stuff in, if we don't go as a team, we're just going to get outnumbered and killed. So you have to be making sure whenever you do this type of play, you're not clear and winning the game, because they're going to continue farming. Every single lane is pushing into their territory. Therefore, it's free farm for them the whole time. You know. Oh, we can go for Zed, though. Again, maintain the pressure that you currently have is what you have to do to win. So if I go down for Zed, can he 1v1 me? I don't think so. Maybe, but I was half expecting Caitlyn to stay bot lane, not going to lie. But obviously not. How much do I counter a Zed as a Poppy? This is a good question. Oh. He gave up. That's weird. Why didn't he just go for an ult on the Lee Sin? But yeah, he literally gave up then. He just stood still and was like, I'm dead. Weird. But that, honestly, it's a good sign for us. Again, whenever you're seeing stuff like that, the likelihood of you winning the game is high. Because the Zed didn't even attempt to escape with W. He didn't attempt to ultimate the Lee Sin, who's quite... Well, he has got Deadmans now, but he's not, like, crazy strong. So there's half health in one combo. And I'm a tank, everybody. Poppy's dumb. Like, she is ridiculously strong. I'm going to teleport top lane just to stop this guy, because I can. I don't want them to have any gold. Deny them as much as you possibly can. Where did he go? I want to look for him. I want to fight. He's gone. And obviously now my team can get grouped on. By the way, I am aware of this control ward being there. I just don't really care about it right now. I think I'm going to take the blue buff after one more wave. So if they don't die, that's good. And just get another tower. God, this is a painful game for the enemy team. Is they're constantly just getting things taken from them. Yeesh. They should probably just go back, because you don't want to push your luck again. You know, if you get a lot of good stuff and you're like, okay, we got this and this and this. Damn. Then yeah, you don't want to be like, let's keep going, because you might get punished for it eventually. You might not, but the likelihood eventually you will be punished. I'm going to keep going, by the way. I know, you know, people say, oh, you're contradicting yourself. I'm not. These guys are staying mid, so therefore I'm going to put pressure in the top lane, because then they're going to have to come over and stop me. It helps my team. That's why I did it. Oh. I tried to push him into the trap. Nearly. It was really close. I don't know why he just didn't ult away, though, to be honest. But I think this is going to be a win, so that's nice. After last game, this win is always nice to see. Yeah, alright. Again, I don't like staying. I'm going to go back and deal with the Zed. He flashed. This is where, that, like I mean, sometimes you're doing too much and you can potentially throw for it. Am I dead? Yep. Yeah, we did too much. Again, that's what I mean. Eventually there will be a point that the enemy team will just be able to kill you. Because you have to remember, they're still getting a bit of farm. Even though they're not getting much, they're still getting a bit of farm. And because they're constantly dying and at their base, they're constantly buying new items. And we're not. So there will be eventually a time that they go, hey, we're stronger. Or we just get low health. Or we're just doing too much, like diving into their base. Meanwhile, Zed this whole time has just been by himself. So you can definitely tell that Zed is frustrated. That he's just like, oh, screw this team. I'm just going to be by myself in lane. So he might get punished for it. He may not. But we don't want them to have the Infernal. So let's make our way over here. Has to be careful of a Yasuo, but they're okay. Are they going to get the Zed? Both miss. Lee should be able to catch him with Dead Man's. But then doesn't ward jump. Alright, I got a minute until teleport. I want to get this bot lane pushing because that's the lane Zed's most likely going to return to. Because if he's going to be frustrated the rest of the game, he's probably going to just keep split pushing. Just going to ping, like, be careful. Just to make them aware that they don't have everybody. Like, they don't even have Caitlyn right now. Okay. I've got teleport in 40. They can maybe go for the Baron, and I can teleport soon. They should push that before they go for it, though. In a 1v1, how would I do against Zed? I think it'll be close. Because he does have Ignite and stuff like that, which is a little bit awkward to deal with. But I think I'd be okay. Because all my items, well, most of them are armor. I've even got Ninja Tabby. So obviously that's really, really good for me. Hopefully Lee Sin's not throwing. He did just one-shot the brand. I love Lee Sin to bits. Everybody knows I love Lee Sin, but I don't like to see Lee Sin in every single game. You know, I think that might be partially why I haven't even been playing him, because it's just like I'm seeing him in every game. It's kind of a bit boring. So my team are fighting. I do have teleport, but I don't think it's worth TPing because they've already lost the fight. Okay, that's a teleport there. Not bad, to be honest, going all the way into their base and getting a shutdown on him. I'll take that. Relieves pressure. They can't push as quickly and stuff. So yeah, that was actually pretty good. I'm going to just buy the Spectral and leave it there because the next thing I'm going to buy is more armor, because why wouldn't I? They're full AD. But yeah, that team fight was just a bit messy. It's still good that it happened because I think we gained more than we lost, but you got to be a little bit careful. Because what I was hoping my team to do is not go nuts. I got pressure in bot lane tower, force people to come back, and then they can do Baron for free. But obviously that didn't happen. But it can happen now, is that we've got pressure in super minions in mid, top lane's pushing, bot lane kind of pushing, but Jin's down there, so they can do Baron. I've got teleport if they get in trouble. I'm not going to use it straight away, though, because I don't want to waste it. But let's use W just to get there quickly. Sometimes I don't like using W, because let's say right now something happened and I teleport in, I don't have W up. So obviously, yeah. We should be doing Baron. Lee Sin's had a very selfish playstyle this whole game, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. Zed should be dead.
Okay, I admit it.
And what should I do? Okay, let's do the Baron, everybody. Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba. I love Poppy just slamming into the Baron. It's just like, boof, ow. Like, it's great. Yeah, I saw the stun, so you may as well take the stun. And then go back on the Baron, because now they don't have a jungler. I don't know what Ryze is doing, but sure. I'm coming. Lantern me. He should have lanterned me. Yay, we got him. That's great. But yeah, it's been a bit of a weird game. Like, this game started to go quite well just from the first blood. Like, sometimes, again, first bloods, they don't mean everything, but they only mean something if it actually counts. What I mean by that is Jin died from first blood, and then he died again. Oh, you can't get him. All right. And then he died again, and then he died again, and then he died again. So it definitely did, the first blood definitely did affect the Jin in a negative way. And that just set Caitlyn to go off on one, and then from there, they just didn't let up. Is that Caitlyn, they went to top lane, they got top tower, then they went mid and got mid tower. The Zeds obviously started to rage or whatever because he hasn't helped his team much. And there's the game. So honestly, a pretty good game, a calculated game. Like, you normally don't get this amount of strategy in a solo queue game with people rotating early in lane phase. But it was a good example of that. Like, that's how you do it effectively. That's great. But let's go in the outro and see how much LP we gain. So that's nice. I like to see a victory in a recording session. I hate, and I mean hate, leaving a recording session and I haven't won a game yet. It's a terrible feeling. But luckily we did do it. So we ended 7-3-5. So we did get 2 kills right at the end there. Gained 22 LP and now on 41. S-, so that's cool. 197 CS, comparing where's my Yasuo. Yasuo on the enemy team got 141 CS and 432, so that was my lane opponent. And then if we look into the damage done, damage-wise, the Brand actually did the most, the enemy support did the most in the whole game, then the Caitlyn, then the Lee Sin, and then myself as Poppy. If you compare me to my lane opponent, I did 12,500 damage, he did 8,100. So it was a good game. Like, again, it was the most strategy you're most likely going to see in a solo queue game. But that's always nice to have. It's refreshing because most solo queue games are just like boring because it's just like do well in lane phase, group, win the game. This was a little bit more than that. It was like taking towers, denying them. It was good. So if you did enjoy the game, throw a like on it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.